Welcome back to the What About Dre show on this December 6th, a cool day here in South Florida. But a great day in sports yesterday as the Dallas Cowboys gave the Colts a little more shock and awe as they took them down in overtime, 38-35, and the Cowboys overcame injuries as well as John Kitna, their second-string quarterback, won the game for them, along with some good Dallas defense in the end, even though it was a little shaky at times. But still, pretty good against the almighty Peyton Manning. So, speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, a sad note to report yesterday is the passing of dandy Don Meredith at the age of 72. He was pretty much the first star Dallas quarterback. He made being a Cowboys quarterback something very cool. He had a cool style about himself, played the game well, very tough, talented, just a great guy overall, a true Texan as he was born in Texas, and just a classy guy. And then later he moved on to have a very successful Monday Night Football career. He was one of the original broadcasters of that program, as many of the younger people got to know him in that sense. But Don Meredith, he wore the number 17 with pride and played for Coach Landry, did well. He also played with such guys as the Bullet Bob Hayes. He quarterbacked the Ice Bowl game. Classy guy. And he was also on the King of the Hill cartoon a few years back with the episode where Hank was trying to win a prize at the Alamo Bowl, I think is what they called it at the time, for that beer that he would always drink. And Dandy Don missed the throw. But, yeah, Don Meredith, it's a shame. Only 72 to pass on. I believe it was a brain aneurysm. But hopefully no one else will wear the number 17 for the Cowboys because Don was definitely a class act. If you'd like to give a call and give your comments and talk about the Cowboys game or talk about memories of Dandy Don Meredith, either as a player or an announcer, you can give us a call here at 550-WDRE. That's 550-WDRE on What About Dre. Or you can email us at dre@yahoo.com. That's dre@yahoo.com. So let's see what else has been going on. Tony Romo still looks like he's going to be out. And maybe he's taking some notes because John Kitna has really been playing well. I mean, 38 years old. He's making good decisions. I think that's what Romo needs to do, work on his decision-making. Got the tools, but sometimes not sure. He's a little bit out there. And let's see. Also, tonight, the Jets-Patriots game. I think some people have a short memory as the Jets did beat the Patriots by a score of 28-14. Back in week 2, though it was earlier in the season, and the teams are a little different now. But the Jets are gelling. They've got Santonio Holmes now, who's been having a lot of great end-of-the-game touchdown catches and runs as well. Also, don't forget Brad Smith of the Jets. Very crafty, can do a lot of things. Kickoff returns, he can throw, he can run. And Mark Sanchez coming along very nicely in only his second year. So it's not an automatic, you know. People think Tom Brady's just going to show up at the stadium and the Jets are just going to lay down and, you know, Brady's going to do his thing. But it's not going to be so easy. I think it's going to be a tough game. But I say the Jets will win it by 7 points. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough one. So that is my prediction, and I believe the Jets will win the AFC East and advance to the Super Bowl. That's what I feel. But it's been a pretty crazy year in the NFL. You never know who's going to beat who. I mean, look at the Raiders yesterday as they took care of the Chargers after a pathetic effort against the Dolphins last week, and then they come back to life. So it's like so unpredictable. And the Chargers, they beat Peyton Manning and the Colts the week before soundly, and then they flopped to the Raiders. So this league is very up and down. I guess that's what they call parity. And I'm still rooting for a 7-9 team to make the playoffs out of the NFC West. I guess I'm a little bit of a cynic, but I just love to see a 7-9 team make it and also win a couple playoff games. That would be funny. I mean, I'd love to even see him make it to the Super Bowl just for the sake of parity and just to give Goodell a heart attack because he's not exactly my favorite commissioner. He makes me like David Stern a lot, and I'm not even a big fan of David Stern. So, anyway, that's about it. And we're going to take a little commercial break, but we'll be back in just a little bit. So the numbers, once again, if you want to give us a call, is 550-WDRE. 550-WDRE. And if you'd like to email the show, it is dre@yahoo.com. Or you can text the show at Dre77. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. And I'm your host, Andre.